if you have any parents that are aging, you know that it starts to become very stressful. And what Jane did for me is she took that completely off my mind. I have complete peace of mind now. She found a home for my mother that is beautiful and cozy, and I am able to visit her without the stress of worry because I know she's 100% taken care of. But my mother was getting to the point where she wasn't that taking advantage of what the facility offered, and Jane noticed that, and Jane said, you know, I think I have a place that might be more suitable for your mother. And we were open to it. My brother and I were open to it, and we said, let's go and take a look. And we are so grateful now. We wouldn't have known. And we were paying a lot more, and we wouldn't have known. And so Jane saw the situation, and she saw that there was a better answer, and I wouldn't have known that.
My name is Shirley Kunow Bridwell, and my sister Claire and I began a long journey to get some help for my father, Pastor Mel Kunow, and a friend of ours named Sandra kept calling all of these places and resources, and Jane's name kept coming up over and over and over again. And so we thought, we got to find out who this Jane person is. So I gave Jane Pampile a call, and she was amazing. She has journeyed with us for, I think, close to 8 months now, a really long time, and has walked us through so many steps in the process of getting help for my dad. I think for both my sister and me, the first thing was just knowing that we were not alone, that our experiences were not necessarily just an anomaly, that we really were part of a larger community of people that were going through many of the same issues, that there were actually resources available to us, that what appeared to be the only options for us was not correct, that there were other options that we knew nothing about. And that was very encouraging. And it took us a long time to even come to the conclusion that Dad needed to be in a community, because we tried to soldier on for a really long time. I didn't work for a year and 2 months because of caring for him, but the two of us full-time got to the point where not only did we nearly collapse, but frankly, it got to the point where he wasn't getting the care he needed. And we realized, and Jane was very proactive with us, but she was also very gentle. She walked us through the entire season of, well, I think you ought to really seriously consider placing Dad, but she never made us feel like we were forced to do something. But on the other hand, she let us know that there were options for us, and she was just the right combination of patient and professional and resourceful. And when we finally came to the conclusion that we really needed to place Dad in a facility, at least for a season, she helped us walk through a lot of different places, and then his needs changed in the middle of that process. And we were like, oh, we hate to tell her this, but she was amazing. She's so adaptable and quick to adjust to changing needs, and that was really a blessing to us.
But I discovered that Jane stopped teaching in order to care for her mother, and she was very frustrated about the people who were helping her through this process, and she felt that she could do a much better job of getting help for her mother than she was receiving from whoever she talked to. So anyway, that was kind of the beginning of starting her Next Step organization. But she has been a blessing to so many people now, including me, because she's not just about placing a loved one. She's really about helping the caregivers and help them through self-care and help them through the process of placing their loved ones without a lot of guilt and anxiety. And I'm just thrilled for her that she has taken this opportunity to start a new phase of her life in helping older people.